I like Jalen Naylor. If I had the ability to make a spot for him, I would, but I'm already carrying 7 receivers, and I normally don't do that. I had to cut like somebody that I normally carry. I think I had to cut down to 5 corners just to carry a 7th receiver. And that's just because Squirrel White's not a better receiver than the other receivers I have, but he's a hell of a fucking returner that I found for fucking in the free agents. Undrafted free agents. Plus, I have a returner whose name is Squirrel. Can't really beat that. What is he as a running back?
The conquering heroes, and they call home the big house. Bathed in maize and blue. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home.
If that's the case, I'll give you a pick for
Couple
him.
of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country.
Like a 5th round pick or something. That's what a 75 is pretty much worth. Or I'll just give you the. You know what? I'll give you the. I'll give you the picks back. Well, no, listen. I'll give you the picks back that you traded me for Justin Fields. Because I would have just traded Justin Fields straight up for him. Did you already accept that trade? Okay. Then if you are wanting to trade him, if he's just going to be on your practice squad, just send me the trade back.
The Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Okay. Yeah, but what playbook are you running? Because most playbooks don't even run fullbacks anymore. Like I'm running one of like 3 playbooks in Madden that still run fullbacks.
He's a workhorse too. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry.
I don't think they run a fullback, bro. I might be wrong, but I don't think they run a fullback.
On his back.
Makes the grab on the left. A 7-yard pick.
Because I know, like I run the Vikings basically, and they run a fullback. And I know Chargers, Jim Harbaugh's offense runs a fullback.
You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs.
But, alright, no worries. I just figured, because I would have traded Justin Fields straight up for him if I knew he was a fullback. So if you want that, what was it, like a 4th and a 6th? I'd give it back to you. Not, I mean, honestly, I don't think Carson Steele's worth a 4 and a 6. But had I known that he was available and I could have used him at fullback, I would have just traded Justin Fields. Or I probably would have traded Justin Fields for him in the 6th round pick, but not the 4th round.
Takes the handoff. It's McCoby.
Gotcha.
And you want to talk about gang tackling? Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short.
I mean, I'm fine with the picks that I got for Fields. Ripstart, the Madden League that we're talking about, I literally got Justin Fields for like a, what was it, like a fucking 5th round pick basically. Because the guy needed to clear cap space, and he was just going to be the backup to J.J. McCarthy on my team. So I traded him to my buddy that I could actually use him for a 4th round pick. So I basically just traded a 5th round pick for a 4th round pick. Just by being the middleman between 2 teams.
What do you look for to make an impact from your leaders? Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays.
Shit, why am I playing?
Everybody come. These guys
I'm not supposed to be playing this
really
quarter.
good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respect.
Got 6
Bro, you don't have to go 100% with what the scheme says. I don't. My scheme wants me to have power or speed rush defensive tackles, and I like power rush. My scheme tells me to get a run support free safety, and I like hybrid. It tells me I want all zone corners, and I go split zone and man coverage with my corners. You don't have to always go 100% with whatever your scheme says you need.
And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. On the option, fights off a defender.
Hold on. You might. Okay, listen. I'm not just saying this because I want Carson Steele as a fullback. I'm being 100% here. I don't think West Coast Zone runs a fullback. I think no. What I'm saying is you can go on every offensive scheme, and it will have a fullback tendency that you would want if you have a fullback on your team in that scheme. But the West Coast Zone running, I don't think runs a fullback.
First and second down didn't work out.
You're only gonna find fullbacks in power running schemes.
He's looking downfield to throw. Fires on the move. Working that left side. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Most of the non-power run schemes just have either a power running back that they put on the depth chart at fullback, like their backup, like not your main running back, but you keep one of your backups as a power back that can play fullback, or you keep a blocking tight end that you put on the depth chart as fullback. And then whenever you run one of the 5 plays in your playbook that has a fullback in it, that player just moves over to that spot on the depth chart for that play. I mean, if you want to keep him, keep him. I'm just saying, like, make sure that, because the zone run schemes don't use them.
Off the RPO complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line.
Right.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now, and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Off play action. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down.
Yeah.
From the gun.
I run such a mix of zone and man-to-man that I have to split my training on my cornerbacks to both.
And the Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it
Although
away.
I will say lately I've been running way more zone than I used to.
They'll mark it right around the 25. From the gun, the ground game. At the 35, he's got room. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and 4. The run to the left. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it.
Admitted what, Rip, sir?
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse.
Caught with what? I don't understand what you're saying.
David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He's back to throw on second down. Fires to the wideout. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final
Computer's put me behind to fucking Purdue. That's not good.
Find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. The give is to Taylor. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fast motion from the offense. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And you said you had a bad team.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal.
Come on, dude. Gentry, you need to fucking block.
And this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal coming up.
Gentry's got the star for impact player and couldn't fucking keep that block for 2 seconds.
Michigan, and they score first.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so
you're not losing to the Vikings,
catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah,
you still, like, I've won our last, like, 2 or 3 games, and you still hold the record over me. Like, I think you're still 1 win over me. Like, well, and even if I win the next one, we're even. But like, you still have more wins over me than I have over you. So don't say that you're just gonna win, or that you're just gonna lose.
Starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting these back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what.
I don't think anyone's going to trade for him, dude. The only reason I like him is because he's a Viking in real life.
So much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Forges ahead, picks up about
No, he's not bad at all. That's why I like him. Most people don't know who the fuck he is. Like, watch this. Ripstar. Without looking it up, do you know who Jalen Naylor is?
How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down? So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up.
Okay, well, Ripstar says he knows who it is, but I would venture the guess that most people don't even know who Jalen Naylor is.
Spotted at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this run is so good in space.
For him there.
Whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick.
It might have been during the years I wasn't paying attention to football very much because of all the shit I had going on in real life.
It brings up 2nd and 9.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up, and it
I
is
mean,
a
you don't necessarily have to
long
cut
way to the
Jalen Naylor. You
sticks
can
from
trade me
here.
Carson Steele.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He makes the catch.
Yeah, he's on the Vikings. I know that, but so there, you know, Ripstar, when you saw me talking to TJ about all the stuff that I've got going on, there was because of the stuff that I had going on like that in the same type of stuff. I didn't really get to pay attention to football very much for about I'd say it was from like 2017 to like 2021. I didn't really get to pay attention to football very much. So if Jalen Naylor was at Michigan State during that time, that would explain why I don't recognize him from being there. But as a Viking, I like him.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they're going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Comes out throwing on first down.
I should have threw it to the comeback route, but that's okay.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
I think coming into this
form tackle, that wasn't a form tackle, it was a hit out of midair.
Be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. They'll try to sneak it. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you get hit in the mouth early in this football game? You got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Mike, when you run cover 3, do you usually shade out?
Makes the grab. It's McCoby.
I want to get my running backs the ball.
What are you looking for to determine that?
Sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I love the decision by the quarterback.
So default, you'd shade inside on cover 3?
A little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Feeling some heat. They've got the screen set up.
Well, but cover 3 isn't always two high safeties.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver, and you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
I've been shading underneath and out for this game against the computer because they keep throwing flats and corner routes.
Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the Big House when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
And the Boilermakers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Fair catch called for and made. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. And it's been great.
So, Ripstar, honest, like, real question. In the chat of the show last night, when you were answering Lichimex's question about head coach OC DC, you were listing off OCs, but I noticed that you didn't include the guy that I've been talking about, Jordan Davis. Is there a reason that you don't like Jordan Davis to be potential replacement for Kirk Campbell? Or you just don't know much about him?
They have it at the 36. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down.
The guy from North Texas. Brennan Marion's the guy from UNLV.
Now he's looking to throw it. Turns it loose deep. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown Wolverines. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UCLA is on top, but it's not like Troy Aikman or Gary Beeman are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Nebraska. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get
So to be honest, I wasn't looking, when I looked at Jordan Davis, I wasn't so much looking at who they beat or even their stats. What I was looking at is his play calling and the style of scheme that he was running. When I look at Michigan and I look at what Sharon Moore is trying to do with the offense, it's what I mentioned last night, that I think because he played under Bob Stoops, which was one of the innovators of the air raid. He learned how to coach under Jim Harbaugh, who is very much a pro style, offense. Obviously, like he's the Bo Schembechler run pass style, right? Jumbo football. And what I see when I look at what Sharon Moore worked with Harbaugh. What are you talking about? So when I see Sharon Moore's, what he's trying to do, what he's trying to show to the recruits, is that it's like a I'm talking about Sharon Moore. Sharon Moore played under Bob Stoops at Oklahoma with the air raid. Right, and he's trying to find a mix between the two, between the air raid and the pro style. And when I look at Jordan Davis's offense at North Texas, and I look at his scheme and the plays he calls, like the timing of when he calls plays, I see a pro style, a more air pass happy pro style offense from Jordan Davis. So in my mind, he's an offensive coordinator who is good at his play call timing, which is what Kirk Campbell absolutely sucks at, and he fits what I think Sharon Moore wants to do with the offense. So that's one reason that I've been championing Jordan Davis as a potential replacement. I wasn't really looking at North Texas's strength of schedule or anything like that, just because historically that's not always been a great indicator for coachability, because they can only play who they play. And they're playing, no matter what level they're playing at, they're generally playing same for same most of the time. Like if they're playing at North Texas, most of the opponents that they're playing against are probably on the same level as North Texas, and they're on the same, the caliber of athletes they're playing are on the same level as the team that they're playing as. So I think that like it's not always a good indicator. Oh, he's going to be bad because they played weak teams. Well, he's also playing as a weak team. You know what I'm saying? If he had higher caliber athletes and playing against higher caliber athletes, it's probably going to extrapolate out to be roughly the same. So I didn't really look at strength of schedule as far as coaching ability. I was looking at scheme and play calling and timing.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Wolverines need to pick it up.
So if I understand right, though, you're not against it. You're just looking for someone that's more established and experienced, and so he just doesn't fit what you're ideally looking for. But you don't have anything really negative as far as potentially looking at him. Am I understanding your position on that right? Gotcha. Okay.
Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Yeah, I think he was a wide receiver coach before he got the OC job.
Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line.
And I will say that there's an argument to make for the fact that Sharon needs a more experienced OC right now. So I admit there is an argument there. There's definitely an argument that Sharon Moore needs to make his next coordinator hire somebody that's much more experienced, So I get that. I tend to try to look for the young up-and-comers that are going to be superstars. And I think Jordan Davis is going to be that. I think Marion Brennan at UNLV is that as well. I just don't think his style can blend with Michigan's culture and with what Sharon Moore wants to run. He needs to go, when he gets to a Power 5 or Power 4 school, it needs to be at a at a school with a coach that embraces the spread philosophy. And I don't think we need another spread offense here. You know, I can see that. I can see that. The question is, would he take the demotion to go up to a bigger school? And maybe he would. I don't know. But I definitely would like him to be a mind in the room for our offensive scheme. So if we get rid of Bellamy, I mean, I'd be down for that too if he was open to it. But I don't know, if you're an OC, do you want to go to just being a position coach at a bigger school, or do you want to get more experience as an OC to be able to go up to as an OC to a bigger school?
This offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football. And the defense
the PlayStation cut off part of that comment. North Texas head coach is former WSU something.
Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground.
I didn't see all of your comment, bro.
Turn upfield for the first.
Fires complete.
WSU, you mean Washington State, or are you talking about a different WSU?
And now on second down for this offense.
Okay. Was Jordan Davis the wide receiver coach under the same coach when he was OC, and he went to North Texas with him?
The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Leaves it with the running back.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn. And they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. We didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch.
Okay, so he basically followed his current head coach. He was a grad assistant. His current head coach was wide receiver coach. Then the wide receiver coach got OC at Washington State and took Davis with him and promoted him from grad assistant to replace him as wide receiver coach in the offense. And then when he got the head coaching job at North Texas, he again put Jordan Davis as his replacement as OC, promoted him. Is that right? I didn't see that last comment, sorry.
Everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Could be, but at the same time, I mean, if he keeps taking this guy with him and promoting him to be his replacement, you generally head coaches are gonna take their brightest assistant and as the replacement for themselves, you know. Gotcha. Like if you're a position coach and you get OC, you're not just promoting a random guy with you to replace you as receiver coach. And if you're the OC and you get head coach, you're not just putting a random guy to replace you as OC, unless you're Sharon Moore and you put fucking Kurt Campbell at OC when he's not ready for it. But again, I don't want to bash Sharon Moore for that, because I still maintain, like, at the time he did that, his options were Kurt Campbell and Mike Hart. And I liked Mike Hart as a player, I do. And he was a decent running back, X's and O's guy. but everything I heard was that he was lazy as a recruiter. He was lazy on the in the offensive coordinator meetings. The scheming and stuff. He was. I heard that he was not. He was not good.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football.
So I mean, if you have to choose between those two, I could see potentially why Sharon Moore decided to go with Kurt Campbell. Obviously, it hasn't worked out. Mike, you're being really quiet. What's up? Mike, are you still here?
This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field.
Mike, if you can hear me, I can't hear you.
Then you're missing out.
Otherwise, I assume you're AFK.
Low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time. Don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this.
Oh shit! It's fourth quarter. Why am I still playing?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be okay with that too. If he wants to be a coordinator again instead of a head coach. But yeah, I mean, I would be okay with that. I just like what they do on offense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
The Wolverines will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on.
I mean, that'd be the goal, right?
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive.
And before that, we had Haskins and Quorum. No, I mean that's the idea. That's the goal, right? But I mean, we've got what? We've got Jordan Marshall. We got that came in last year. I don't think we got another big running back this year other than Jordan Marshall. But next year we got two guys, right? Coming in next year, Jasper Parker and what's the other guy's name? We got another running back besides Jasper Parker in the class, don't we? Fuck, what is his name? It also starts with a J, doesn't it? We got a lot of J names coming in this class. Who's our other running back? Hold on, I gotta go try to look it up.
Keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. The give to the tailback. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now facing a 3rd and long.
I remember Mike Hart. I don't remember Kevin Grady very much, but that's also possibly because the surgery that I had, I told you that I lost some of my memory, so that might be the case. Funny though is when I just searched Michigan Wolverines 2025 class, for whatever reason, Michigan class of 2005, Kevin Grady came up as at the top of my Google search results.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10.
All right, looking at rivals.
Wide receiver shows motion.
Donovan Johnson, that's the other guy, Donovan Johnson. So we got Jasper Parker and Donovan Johnson both coming in this year.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content.
Both are 4 stars. And from what I remember, Donovan Johnson was on track to be a 5-star and then got a major injury last year, and so a lot of his recruitment from other schools dropped off. Is that right? And then we got him, and so now the idea is him coming back and being what he was. Is that Donovan Johnson I'm thinking of that had that? Yeah, I agree.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now
I don't want to go away from our run game either. I just think instead of it being 70 to 80% run, that we go to like a more 60% run, 40% pass type of team.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really
Texas Tech is a pass-happy team.
Dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better.
No, but I think the game is changing, and it's opened up a lot more. And if we want like JJ came here and he was an exception, but if we want to keep getting quarterbacks like JJ McCarthy or like Bryce Underwood or whoever, we've got to be willing to pass it a little bit more. But I definitely don't think we should go to like an air raid system or anything. I like what Sharon Moore's trying to do to find like a sweet spot mix between air raid and pro style. I mean, I don't know. I think it should be like around 40, give or take. But situationally, like I don't want to pass just to pass. Like, let's see. No. I'm saying like 60 to 65% rush, and like 35 to 40% is probably where I'd want to be with passing. Yeah, I definitely prefer ball control style. I mean, you see my playbook on here. I don't want to be a pass-first team. I want to be a team that's capable of audibling to the pass when needed. I was actually able to get Whiteheart commitment. I didn't think I was going to get him. Excuse me. Yeah. Wonder if they did that on purpose. Or intentionally, I mean. Oh, I accidentally just simmed through the Maryland game. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Wasn't paying attention, I guess. Well, I beat them 44-10, so that's something, I guess. I didn't mean to do that, though. You want to bring back Gaddis? Yeah, I don't think I'd bring him back, dude. I agree with Chris Partridge. I don't think he should have ever been let go. He wasn't telling players to lie to the NCAA. Literally all he did was tell players, if you don't know anything, don't say that you know anything. Like, that's all he said, was basically just don't act like you know something if you don't. And they fired him for that. Like, that's such bullshit in my opinion. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to play Jaden Mangum two ways, because I'm going to play him and Jair Hill both ways, receiver and cornerback. Or receiver and cornerback, because I don't want Loveland lining up out at outside receiver. Let's see, that could be very bad. But they are 5th and 6th on the depth chart, so they shouldn't see the field very much at receiver. I like moving Loveland out to the slot. I don't like moving him out to the sideline. Not going to be like Wink here and line Kenneth Grant up at edge. We're not doing that. We will put, Etta out there though, because I know he can play edge. And I know Cam Brandt can play edge. On this side, we will move Did that for the best of what? I can't see what you're saying there. Who are you talking about? Actually, you know what? I'm not going to put those linebackers at defensive end. I'm just going to put... Oh, yeah. No, I understand what he's trying to do, but you don't need to do it, dude. Like... No, in my opinion, it's him trying to use concepts that he used in the NFL that don't work in college, because you've got players in the NFL that are bigger, stronger, faster, more experienced. They've more matured mindset, and they can see things develop and know when to, like, the adjustments to make from that position. I don't think you can come into college and take a 19, 20, 21-year-old kid and tell them or expect them to have that same ability. Oh yeah, no, I think they like Wink. They're playing hard regardless. But I just think that's one of the things I talk about, that he has to adapt to the college game, which I think he is, slowly, but he is. No, they're not. The one person that blows my mind on defense, though, is Makari Page. He pissed me off when I saw him the other day. Like, dude, come on. Like, you were just jogging, and the rest of the defense is going full speed. Like, that's not acceptable. Yeah, what did it say in the article? Yeah. I saw something interesting. As much as I brought it up on the show the other night, but I didn't know this stat at the time that I did. Everyone wants to rag on Zeke Berry at corner, but considering he's a safety, having to play corner for the first time this year, and even then it was just slot corner until both Will Johnson and Jair Hill were both out at the same time. And he was like the third or fourth best PFF grade at corner this last weekend. I think he's a little bit better than linebacker. We have some DBs that I think are more linebacker, like Hillman. I think Hillman's more linebacker than he is DB, but he's in that kind of hybrid role, kind of like Jabril Peppers. But I think Zeke Berry is more of a safety corner hybrid. I just think he just needs more practice or more reps. I almost said practice. You know what I meant. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna actually get rid of Toner because I got Swan. I got 2 other QB recruits. I don't need 4 QBs to come in this class. And he's a broken gem. He's not gonna be as good. See the link. What are you talking? I must have missed a comment. Hold on. Let me pull up the chat on my phone. Yeah, I don't see any link that you're talking about. Oh, I don't think you're talking about a link like okay. You're talking about a link like with the PFF. I got you. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. So these guys are both 4. No, Toner's a 5-star. Maybe. Fuck, I don't know, dude. Let's see. Swan's got better throw power. Toner's got better short accuracy, better medium accuracy, better throw on the run. Swan's got better break sack. Toner's got better awareness, better under pressure. No, the same under pressure. But his speed is shit for a scrambler quarterback. His speed is 80, where Swan's is 92. And his acceleration is 89, where Swan's is 91. No, I still don't see it. Let's see. Man, I don't know, dude. I probably don't need to bring in all these guys. He's an athlete, so I could always put him at a different spot. He's a gem. And 91 excel, 92 speed, I could put him at receiver, running back, or even tight end. Do I need Toner though? I mean, I don't need 4 quarterbacks. And he's a broken gem, so I feel like I should get rid of him. Alright, yeah, I'll check out Blue by 90's post on it. I think I should take Tim Toner off of my board, because I don't need to bring in 4 quarterbacks in one class. And I've already got 2 5-stars committed. I've got a 4-star gem. I don't need a 5-star broken gem. But his abilities are really good. Gold extender. He's got purple or platinum fan favorite. But yeah, I'm gonna take him off the board. That sucks because like he's, I don't know. I'm just gonna get rid of him, I guess. Those aren't bad actually. Are they? Let's not forget to play the game. Let's go ahead and scout Trevor Berger and Pierre Folkerts. Who was the lowest on the team from this weekend? Ooh, this game doesn't think Sparty's going to be very good at all next year. Let's go with the blue away. Okay, who's our lowest through the first 10 games then on PFF?
Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Wolverines will put total leather and we'll get started.
No, I haven't looked it up. I'm playing the game. I'll look it up later on.
From inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Michigan State Spartans,
oh, in the chat. I'll look here in a second once I start the computer playing this, the first quarter here.
First down for this offense. Looking for room. It's Frazier. Just gets it to the 28.
I guess so. I just know this last weekend he was rated really high in the entire country.
The play action fake. That's caught. It's Frazier. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Wolverines offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact.
Really? I thought Bell was doing good.
We were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well.
I thought he was one of the brighter spots on offense. That's surprising to me.
They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Throws to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. The snap sets up the throw. He's going to take off. At the 40, there he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Well, jet sweep pass. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Might be decision time if the defense can get us.
Yeah, that's crazy. I thought Kendrick Bell was actually doing pretty decent.
Finds his tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines are on the move.
Stewart.
He leaves it with the back.
Morian Stewart? Or Josiah Stewart? Still talking offensive line? Or, I mean, offense side?
Yeah, and you heard a lot of hail to the victors, and you heard a lot about little brother, and a lot of shots throughout this last year about how Michigan...
Oh, on defense, yeah. Josiah Stewart's a fucking beast, dude.
They are the brand, and Michigan State has heard that, Palmer, a ton.
And that's just been a narrative that we've heard throughout the years, too. And it's something that people love talking about in Ann Arbor is that they are the dominant team. And it's not even close in this in-state rival. Michigan State's got to do something to flip the script. If they want their program to reach the consistency that Michigan...
Fires deep toward the end zone.
What was that, Bryce? Come on now.
Good job to fight another play. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of
come on, Bryce, earn that fucking $10 million.
Play on 3rd and 10. He's got his man. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
And I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Michigan State fans so upset over the fucking field goal.
Coming out with it, it's Gates. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Quick strike complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This offense set up with a 2nd and short. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back.
Hey, Mike.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Are you there? Did you hear the thing I sent it to you on Facebook? Did you hear the thing with fucking Patrick Mahomes asking asking the ref to let him know when a defender's coming up behind him? Like, what the fuck?
Looking to throw for it. They were trying to work the outside, and he played that perfectly and almost got the pick. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Did you watch that thing on the organoid brains?
He's down at the 24. Guys, here come
Yeah, you should watch it. It's fucking crazy.
Helmets on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
The give is to Taylor. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Quick pass on the
I thought you meant a user in one of the leagues.
Fakes his man out. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The give to the back. And the Wolverines have enough for the first down.
Yeah, but Benny also plays very differently. Like Benny's the one that backs up the defensive ends a lot of times, even as a D tackle, and he plays in a different role than Kenneth Grant. Kenneth Grant, even though we run a four-man front, almost plays like a nose tackle in a four-man front, whereas Mason Graham and Rayshon Benny play more like rushing defensive tackles. Yeah, Esposito's good, man. But the only knock on Esposito is that we need to see what he does next season, because it's just kind of like Kurt Campbell, you know, like, was Kurt Campbell good last year, or did he get handed J.J. McCarthy? Is Lou Esposito as good as we think he is, or did he get handed Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, and Josiah Stewart?
He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Hall. Sometimes
I want to say he's doing good, but I think a lot of people would have said the same thing last year about Kurt Campbell too.
If you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Come on, dude. What the fuck?
He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
I love the quick decision that QB made there in that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Quick handoff. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was
he was a good offseason pickup in the transfer portal. Krishan McCray is fucking crazy, dude.
And make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down. When
plays outside, inside, underneath, runs slants, end arounds.
The ball is near him. He's going to make the play just like he did right there.
Krishan McCray is like my own little Amon-Ra St. Brown at Michigan.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Michigan 10, Michigan State 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Ripstar over here trying to get the FBI to start watching my YouTube channel.
They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this
Come on,
point.
man. You got to catch that bar.
Put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, Dave.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names. And Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Spartans will punt this one away.
I still have trouble guarding against screens and flats.
He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
Yeah, but I struggle with recognizing it fast enough to be able to switch to the guy and to get in on
And
it.
this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Wide receiver now comes in motion.
What?
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10.
Bro, change the fucking password for the league. Get rid of him. And change the password for the league.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Well, if it didn't go through you or me, then sorry, we don't know who it is. Take him out.
You clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Defense makes
Yeah, get rid of him, change the league password, post the new league password and thing in the pins. God damn it, they need to fucking fix the... God damn it, dude. They said on the last title update that they fixed that glitch, but they didn't.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Holds it in. Jumped on top of the pile.
No, that wasn't player, Ripstar. There's a glitch with the game that they said that they fixed and they didn't. Where if you pitch the ball, it fucking throws it like past the running back, and like it's fucking stupid. They literally said in the last patch that they fixed it, and they have not fixed it. What?
From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And they'll get it down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first
No,
half.
it's in settings.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Oh, and the attempt is no good.
Set that to private
Lead
then.
is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Defense playing a bail technique. Johnson wants to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big
sounds good.
End, but it
just make sure you post it in the pins or in admin thing, I guess. It don't matter.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bellick. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Between the uprights, it's good. So they get the field goal. Now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here. You go to halftime.
I don't know why it was on public. I always make my leagues private. So.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
2nd down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Hall. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Tosses to the quarterback. He's going to let it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, they went flea flicker, hoping to catch the defense off guard. I got to be honest, David. I don't think the defense was fooled. It was almost as if they were expecting that play. There was nowhere to go with the ball.
And you're trying to make the big play. And you're trying to capitalize on momentum and trying to create something and hit the home run. But you're right. Nice job staying disciplined. You could tell when the running back took the football.
Can't find the receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this 1st half. 1st half in the books, time down.
Yeah, Maureen Walker and Kendrick Bell are the only players on this game, at least, not in real life apparently, that on Michigan's team other than Colson Loveland, who can win a jump jump ball. Talking about 20 steps. You just saw in the replay right there, he stepped back twice, and one was like a half step.
This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
The Spartans will kick it away to start the 2nd half.
I mean, I never claimed to be good at this game. In fact, I try to tell people the opposite, and they just don't believe me.
Those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this.
No, I legitimately am not good at this game.
I'm more physical in the second half.
They'll run the
I
option.
enjoy the game, but I'm not good at the game.
Still on his feet at the 45. He's now up to 58 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Really good surge for this offense.
No, that I'm very good
He's
at.
got it at the 34.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Safe completion on the screen. Oh, big juke to get past. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really,
Bro, I lose at this game all the fucking time. I don't
This
care.
crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking to pass inside the red zone. That's caught. It's Taylor. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback
Oh,
position is the
Litchi Max was
hardest
talking shit about me behind my back.
The fact
Is that what you're saying?
This guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy. That's one.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Now they have extended this lead, guys.
Bro, I'm not trying to trick people. I suck at the game. I have yet, in the college game, in 5 leagues, I have yet to win a playoff game. Oh, I take it back. I won 1 playoff game, but I've lost 5. I'm 1-5 in playoff games.
To happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. Your boy KC has you.
Why is it locking? I hate when it does this. Why is it locking me to a player?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
No, that's not it. Because when I hit left stick twice to unlock it, it sends me into lock and changes the camera. It locks me to a fucking player even though I haven't locked. Like, I'm not locked, but it won't let me change players.
Great job by the offense.
It's apparently some new glitch. Fuck. It lets me change players after the snap, but... Alright, I guess I just gotta sim the rest of the fucking game. It did this to me earlier on a game and I couldn't fucking get off of it, and it's not player lock. When you hit left stick or L3 twice to lock yourself to a player, it changes your camera angle and it puts a lock symbol under the player. That's not what it's doing. It's literally just won't let me jump off of that player until after the snap.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Taylor has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They move the tight end all over. Trying play action. Right down the middle. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pressure coming.
That's fucked up. Mike, that post I see on Facebook, someone posted, this girl posted, he cheated on me with the same girl my other ex cheated on me with. Someone responded and said, she's up 2-0, you got to play some offense. That's fucked up.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They're about to wear this puncher out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Here's the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. This guy can throw it. Brings it down on the right side. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wolverines. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They want to
Maureen Walker with another touchdown.
Are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance? The Wolverines have a nice little
If only he could do this in real life.
Trophy almost within their grasp.
Sparty can't quit, though. This game means too much. In the rivalry, in the conference play, in recruiting, Sparty now has to dig deep, and they've got to fight back. It just takes one play, David.
Yeah, and these guys are a bunch of underdog guys, right? These guys are the ones that are talked about in this rivalry as inferior to Michigan all the time. You got a chance to keep fighting, showing what's inside your chest.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They get him down after he makes the catch. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Caught in the backfield, it's Gates. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Steamrolls his way ahead. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Michigan! And the route is on.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up for the PAT.
Another touchdown by Walker.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Ben.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it.
What the fuck is he doing?
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll throw it on 1st down. Snares it outside. It's Frazier. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Johnson looking to throw. He makes the connection. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Motion from the offense. Running for it on 4th down. The Spartans get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Gates. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Got a man.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're trying to get to him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Spartans are threatening in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. This offense is scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
Currently struggling with BG3 because I'm trying to figure out what mod it is that I have that keeps when I hit
nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm.
when I hit like level 7, the game like fucking breaks.
This offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And I don't know why.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gets him a little closer at 31-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the dome with a much-needed victory. They had this was one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Looking to move it through the air. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. He wants to throw here on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's Gates. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man quickly.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Fires to the big fella. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Johnson wants to throw it. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together and create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
They'll throw it on first down. Getting some heat. And it's incomplete. He was wild, high and wide on that one. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And he's got it inside the 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's a touchdown in the dying moments of the game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Trying to pound their way in. He stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to get the 2 and cut this to a 2-possession game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory, as we have victory formation coming.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
starting to get fit to flesh out this recruiting class for year 2 on this Dynasty. Although I did just lose Mike Cole to Oregon. Gonna have to hit the transfer portal this off season. Jump into the Northwestern game.
Welcome to Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats.
I wonder, is this the new stadium that Northwestern's building is going to look like? I think them and one other school in the game are currently like building a new stadium, and they submitted the plans for it to EA, and so the stadium that's in the game is like the new stadium that's being built, or it's like a projection of what it's going to look like.
Wolverines will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Looking to throw on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hang in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target, and getting the completion.
Northwestern right back to the line. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define...
Into double coverage, and he picked it off.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Here comes the offense on first down. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Priestcorn. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Leaves it with the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Pumps it downfield. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
The Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense, headed out. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go
I'm actually going to sim this whole game. I'm going to go AFK. I need to go get something to eat. I'll be back. I'm not going to leave Discord because I will be back as soon as I eat something. But I'm going to put this game on sim completely so I can go make myself something to eat.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. A little release to the back. And they knock him down. Behind the game. The Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. This time they'll go to the running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Snags it over the middle. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. And the Wildcats want to move quickly. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to get to it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Northwestern will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. On the move at the 30. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? To give to the big fullback. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Tackle is made at the 37. 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It'll be a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Northwestern wants to go quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it out fast. Sweet cut there. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys,
he hurls one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. A 3rd and long coming up here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off play action on 1st down. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Northwestern right back to the line. They'll run play action. The freshman able to get home with the sack. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ajabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Northwestern will have to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Makes him talk to the hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Makes a connection. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quick completion on the out route. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make... They will score! Touchdown, Wolverines!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Central Michigan is in trouble. Check that. They're in a world of trouble because unless I'm reading that scoreboard wrong, that does not look very good.
Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
The short hands, it's Bell.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great game.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The give is to Taylor. Nice move to stay on his feet. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time on target. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Ripping through the defense. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Taylor has it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. The play action fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough.
And I'm back. You still there, Mike?
I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second
so
time
if you want to explain it, you can. Lazy Boy is still in cap hell because his issue wasn't dead cap from players he traded or released. It was literally the contracts that are on his books. Clearing dead cap doesn't change the current contracts of players.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the incomplete pass will bring up.
The computer has me currently in the 3rd quarter up 14 to nothing on Northwestern.
They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. The give is to Taylor. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Give to the running back. Smashes through. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. And more yards after contact. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the single back. Touchdown Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Oklahoma. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. The aerial assault continues. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a third down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
Northwestern will send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch, called for and made. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive there.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fix going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the misconnection.
That was a shitty pass, Underwood. Come on.
And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got his man down the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Northwestern right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. He's looking to pass. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Offense getting set for first down.
For Madden? Fine, fucker. I didn't want to play with you anyway.
The chains and they're set up at the 41. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Runs through the tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Taylor. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense headed out. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
He finds his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Northwestern wants to go quickly. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Feeling some heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll try the run. Trucks through the defender. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. They'll leave it with him. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying to run, it's Taylor. Tackle is made after the first down. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. With the clock running, this should be the final play. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream because I need to go advance a couple leagues for a buddy. I will be back later. Staying in Discord though.